All right, all right. We are live. If you're hanging out with me, go ahead and shout some stuff. Give me a woot. Yeah, there I am. All right. So, we are going to do a couple of things. Let me pull this down just a tad. We're going to do a couple of things. First, on the RetroCraft world, RetroCraft Season 2, or Stream 9? Yeah, we're going to do some stuff here. And then we're going to go to a creative world and design our iron farm. So we're going to start that as our next project. I've changed up my crop order so I could get more variety. Because we've got our carrots automatically going over there. And then, so I wanted to get more, what are these? Beetroot. More potatoes. More wheat. So let's do some farming real quick. But yeah, hopefully we can get our iron farm built this stream. That would be, oh my gosh, that'd be immensely helpful. Because really, iron is a huge threshold in this game. Just if you want to start doing big farms, you need quite a bit of iron. And then once you can get your auto farms going, then you can get into villagers and start doing cool stuff with villagers, which is where we want to go. But yeah, we are going to get some stuff here sorted out. I've been doing some stuff off stream, really just mining, just getting the blocks I want to use for the iron farm, for the aesthetics of it. It's gonna be pretty, not plain, but it's gonna have a nice soft gray color palette. Because it doesn't need to stand out too much. It's an iron farm. It being a big tall thing will stand out on its own. So I'm not super worried about it becoming like a huge colorful focal piece. But I do want it to look like I made it like that on purpose, not because I didn't want to decorate it or anything. Ooh, missed one back there. Here. Okay. Throw you in there. Let's make a few more hoppers, because we're going to need hoppers for our iron farm. Like, you need iron to have a good iron farm. It's a little paradoxical, but it works. It works. I've been making good use of gathering lava. As you can see, we're gonna gather some more here. We'll let this go because we've got a good amount. We don't need to harvest this just yet. This pick is almost broken, and it has my efficiency and unbreaking on it, which is going to make me sad. But we have an unbreaking 4 villager, we have an efficiency 4 villager. We don't have an unbreaking. I thought we got that one. Do we have another spot? Hey, Clawley, what's up? I saw you got yourself a job. Got yourself a job. It's exciting. You scoot over there. Scoot over there with your brothers. Look, these spawned, but didn't like do the thing with the lightning and all the skeletons. They just spawned here. Like I found one there. I found one down where my villagers live, and I found the other one like on the side next to the water. So, yeah. Also, look at this. I got 2 foxes. Oh, that's awesome! Working from home, that's going to be really fun. Really good. This is netting more sweet berries than I thought it would be. I just have hoppers in this corner funneling to this chest, and they just get pulled over from their leashes and just drop them. Which I thought, like, it's a nice little passive farm. Let's see, what else did I do? Oh, I added more grass underneath, so it's like 1 layer below. So there's a layer of air and then a layer of grass underneath this kind of like 9x9 area. So kind of keeps this refueled a little bit faster. But let's go over here. Let's look at the stuff for our iron farm. Ah! What are you doing, if you don't mind me asking, Miss Clawley? What kind of work from home? This is going to be where our iron farm is going to live. Let's see, we've got lots of chests, we've got our beds for our villagers. And I want to use this as decoration, so I'm going to use stripped spruce. The barrels for decoration. Production analysis. It's fancy words. And we're going to use some tuff, some stone, and some andesite. I might turn more of this back into walls if I need it. I don't know what a production analyst is, Clawley. I do. It's like playing Minecraft on easy mode. It is so nice not having to worry about like random creepers. And I can make it look like not a mushroom biome. Like, that's the best part. It takes a little bit of work, but I don't have to worry about random creepers and stuff. Well, look at this. I made this all out of deep slate. And tiled deep slate, chiseled, smooth. I think it looks very pretty. It's very black. But I think it looks good. Well, I hope all goes well at the job. I imagine there's going to be some training to it. Surely they won't just throw you in and expect you to just do the things. All right, we're going to hop out of here. We're going to go to our main testing world to design our iron farm. Ah, there we go. I was playing with flying machines, and it did not work that well. Let's see. Where do we want to go? Let's go over here. Alright, so let's make our verifying people's medical licenses. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of fun. Like, it's fun, but it's also a job. You know, you got to do what you got to do. Um, but it sounds like, you know, working from home is going to be very beneficial because you'll be at home with baby, right? Walls on this one. Regular glass. Okay. So let's kind of stick with our theme of things here. And cut out our area for our build. Well, that's nice. How's moving and everything? I assume it's not the most fun or pleasant. But hopefully everything went well. That there were no issues or drama or anything like that, because that can be stressful, especially in moving. I kind of like that as a wooden floor. I'm not gonna lie. Looks pretty nice. Oh, they have the stripe. They do have the stripe. Let's just... Yeah, that works well together. But what am I gonna use for like the... Because I don't want to just do all of this. I want to have some dimension. Let's see. What does... How do you look? That's not bad. I don't hate that. And then maybe... you could throw in a little bit of this. Something simple. Nah. We can do better than that. We can do better than that. Oh, we can make them. I don't need those. What about you? How do you look? You don't look bad. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Okay. I don't hate that. And we could probably incorporate that into the floor. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do 10, and then yeah. So 10 in the middle. Is that what that is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And I like this as like a floor pattern. what color will... Does spruce go well with that? I imagine spruce would.
Spruce wood.
It does, but should I... Let's make something interesting with the floor, though. Let's do something kind of dynamic with the floor. So let's take out that. Let's add a slabby and a stair. And let's do let's do this, and then we'll add in some stairs to give it some varying textures. Or depths, not really textures. Okay, so we can go like boom, and then boom, and then boom. Let's do one here. And one here. Okay. I like that. Let's okay. This. Okay. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. It's very like old school Minecraft. So let's bring in a little new stuff. Cobbled, polished. How come tiled isn't up there? Oh, you can make the cracks. Oh. Let's see. What are we going to do, though? That's blackstone. We haven't got any blackstone yet. I want something that blends well, but still is very... Why don't we make... I got it. Let's do something with iron bars and jack-o'-lanterns. Aww. I'm sorry, Clawley. I'll be quiet. I'll whisper. This will be like an ASMR like stream. I'll just whisper the whole time. I don't want to wake up your kiddo. Girl, moving is one of my least favorite things. I did it a lot as a kid, and I despise it now. I loathe moving. Oh, okay. Well, then there you go. I will be super loud and obnoxious. You know, surprise, surprise. How's that look? Be nice and bright. Pop some orange in there. Be okay. Not much. Just exhausted. My new job is like, I love it. I really do. Like, I really, really do. I didn't quite know what I was getting myself into. Job details wise, and kind of like what the people who are in charge of me want me to do versus what I want to do and what's probably best. Like, there's some friction there that I'm hoping will go away. because they'll realize that I'm right and they'll just be quiet. It's the principal job. Did you know I got a principal job? I feel like we've talked since I've gotten it. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. I was like, I could have sworn I like talked with you in Castle for like an hour about it. All right. Let's take you out. Let's move this stuff over. Yes. It is exhausting. Like in the best, like I feel like I did a lot, but I also don't feel like I did anything. My staff are probably some of the hardest working people I've ever met in my entire life. It's inspiring how hard they work, but it's also really sad because they shouldn't have to work as hard as they do. A lot of it comes down to the fact that we are very low staff. But it's just exhausting. But you know, it's one of those jobs where it's rewarding all at the same time. Yeah. They're really good, and they're starting to kind of read how I like things, which is fine. And it's one of those things where I really wish I could solve a lot of the problems that they're facing. And I feel like I'm responsible because I'm kind of in charge. But like I'm in charge in the building. I don't get to make a lot of the huge decisions that involve like getting as many people in the building as we can for like hiring and stuff. So it's just kind of it's just been rough, but they're awesome. I really, there are people in that building who will know more than me forever. And I'm okay with that. But I really do. It's one of those things where it is. I really thought I really liked being a music teacher, but I really like being a principal for this group of staff and kiddos. It's become one of my favorite things. Spruce. I got hugs from a kiddo today who normally doesn't. Oh, thank you. Yeah, she normally doesn't interact with me very much, so... Well, she does, just not, like, in that capacity. So, yeah, it's... I don't know what it is. It's kind of looking... It looks very old school Minecraft. Like, this to me looks like old school Minecraft. If old school Minecraft had barrels and stripped logs. Like, it looks like Minecraft circa 2014. Yeah. Like there is nothing wrong with this. In fact, I'm like I dig it because it's good in its simplicity. Is I think why I'm enjoying this, because it's functioning exactly as it should. Actually, I don't want to do that. There we go. But no, it's going really, really well. Ordered my new phone today. Pre-ordered the new iPhone 13. I can hear James, Castle, and Nims screaming from the Android verse. Ooh, I need trapdoors is what I need. I want to do this. I want it to indent. Too bad you can't place carpets, like, above. There we go. I think that's, you know, very homey. Yeah, like, placing slabs on the ceiling works great. And when we used to have the lighting bug of where if you put a light source on the slab, it would bleed through, but they don't do that anymore. So we need something like that. And we just need things that make more slabs and more walls. Like, I want quartz walls. I want, so this is regular andesite. I want polished andesite walls. Like, there are so many things that they could add that are just little design things that could just give us more options. All right, so this is kind of a dark spot here, so maybe we should do one of these. And then let's do one of those. And then one of these. And let's make it a little asymmetrical. There we go. Can't do it. I gotta make it halfway symmetrical. There we go. Okay. Now we can actually do the farm part. So this is going to be the storage area. Take this. And I'll need signs. Let's do birch signs. We need lava and glass. So I think this this farm, I gotta think of who it was. I saw it in a YouTube video, and it was called Waddles. That's the user, the YouTube username, called Waddles. And they created the farm design, I think. Actually, no, I need to. Eventually this will have a sorter on the back. I just want to get the height right. And then, let's see. There we go. Okay. Okay, now we need... let's just do polished andesite. Do this. So besides moving and getting a new job, how you been? I asked that knowing what's been happening to an extent. So be as candid as you are comfortable with. Hopefully happy is what you are. That would be my main concern is that you're happy. Yeah, I would imagine, like, because you have to find a new normal, because right now things aren't normal, so you have to figure out what your new normal is going to be, which can be really, really tough, and probably like a huge mix of emotions of feeling like certain ways about things. How am I gonna get this to go all the way over there? Don't want to do that. So let's do this. Yeah, emotional roller coaster. Yeah, I imagine you are just a huge ball of emotions all the time. And which is like perfectly fine. It is exactly what you are supposed to be right now, is a huge ball of emotions. It's okay. It's one of the things where you had to do, like, you had to be that to be where you are now. And even if being what you are now is a big ball of emotions. That's good. And like that's not only is that good, like, for you to like keep motivated and things like that, it's going to make you, like, hopefully inherently just feel better about decisions that you're making and things like that. So I don't want to download a new driver. Go away. There we go. This probably would have been easier to do without the water. But who does things easy? Hey. So golems are 3 blocks high. So here we will make our zone. Of signs. Should have put on. I should have installed World Edit for this. It drives me nuts if I have something on like a sign. I can't. I just can't do it. So I've been doing a lot of stuff on Nims's server lately. Getting a lot done. I'm trying to finish up all my projects before we reset to 118. So I've been landscaping like crazy. It's, yeah. I have to finish the staircase, and then I have one pretty massive project, which is my Guardian farm. I've already got the farm cleared out. Right now I'm just mining down the bedrock. But that's my biggest project. But my goal is to make it like a giant sea monster kind of thing. I want to make it kind of Lovecraftian monster that's coming out of like a void on through the chunks of the Guardian farm, and then have it in like one of its tentacles holding the orb of glass that holds the water for the Guardians to spawn in. And then it's gonna have like other tentacles kind of coming out. That's the goal anyway. It's fairly lofty. Yeah, it's one of those where in my mind it's epic, and I don't know if I can craft enough concrete for all that. I've started using concrete. I'm making a pumpkin to like a big pumpkin to house my pumpkin and melon farm. Make sure fire tick is off. There we go. Just to be safe. I might take you up on that, because I probably will need dyes. Like, I still have a lot left over from the first shulker box that you gave me, so I'm not hurting too much, but I could probably use some. Is that going to cover all? Yes. Okay. Boom, boom. Actually, I'll need water eventually. Hey, so iron golems sit here. Their heads get hit by lava. They die. Their stuff goes down and goes around. Okay, fantastic. So now let's build up the farm parts. Where's my center two? These are my center two. The bad part about this is that it's not an even farm. Like, I made this 10, so I made it split by 2, but it's definitely gonna be uneven up here, which, like, that's not going to hurt my feelings. That should be high enough. It's gonna look weird. There's that. Beds, 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 beds. Where are beds? Are beds in here? Beds aren't here. Let's grab the classic red bed. Do I need a space? Don't believe I do. Space. Just in case. Do you just have a dye farm? Is that, or are you just like running, or are you just planting flowers and then, or just going after flowers and stuff? Oh, okay. Yeah, I end up just kind of running around, and if I find just, like, especially flowers that I know I can't make too high and just infinite bone meal them, I'll grab them, like, if I'm running around trying to explore somewhere new. Let's put in a zombie. I need one of these. Okay. And we will rename you. Where do I rename? Where's the name tag? Okay, first, okay, let's just search. Name tag. Okay, boom. And then anvil. I probably could have just renamed the zombie egg. That would have been way better. But whatever. Okay. Let's just do it here. Let's name you Dingus. You are the Dingus. Alright. There you go, Dingus. And you know, let's give you that. Put that on. Do it. I'm telling you to. Okay. Well, you'll figure it out. Okay. So you are covered. And now we need villagers. Villager. Have one here, and one here. Okay. So now we game roll, do daylight cycle, true. So set time, set night. Oh, is there no block for the... Okay, so they do see that. Okay, time, set, day. Okay, so they see him and they do the sleepies. Good. Okay, so now we... I believe we need an air block here. So let's do that. Oh, there he is. Okay. So he did spawn in. That's good. Oh, Clawley. I did a horrible thing. But I needed to just so I would be in the know. Like, that way I would know about them. And so when, like, people would make comments about them and things like that, I would know what's going on. I'd be in the know. For me, it was information gathering and nothing else. I watched all the Twilight movies. I'm not proud of it, but I did it. I watched all of them. It wasn't fun. I feel like you're not taking this seriously, Clawley. I subjected myself to watching 4 movies. I didn't do it all at once. I wanted to at least respect my body a little bit, but I felt dirty after. I don't know. It was definitely a mistake. No, they were okay. It just wasn't for me. It's just not one of my, like, I can see why those movies were like a huge thing for a while. They definitely hit on a lot of the things that demographic really goes after, you know. You like, but it's pretty boys, and that's really it. It was just pretty boys with vampires and stuff. Like, the lore was okay. It wasn't bad by any means. Like the way the lore of their vampires, like Stephanie Meyer's vampire lore was okay. It wasn't the best I've ever come across, but it was not worse than, you know, than others, or better than others that kind of do their own thing when it comes to vampires and the like. So it was okay. The whole thing with them not be with the werewolves not really being werewolves, like, they're wolves, not werewolves. There were some interesting, like, things. I definitely liked the fact that each vampire, or almost every vampire, has like a special talent or special power. I thought that was really cool. It made being a vampire more special than just being immortal and having increased strength and speed. Like, it gave them kind of a fun additive to it. Oh, that's not gonna work. Let's do this. Yeah, they just wasn't for me. Like, that's really what it's kind of come down to, what the way I've rationalized it. Like, they were fine. There was parts of it that I really enjoyed. Some of the action was really good. Like, some of the fight scenes were handled pretty cleverly. Their fight choreographer in those movies was really, really worked with their lore on how they kill the vampires, how they utilize their special abilities. But like, this sets off the nerd fandoms a lot. You could put Buffy vampires against Twilight vampires, and Buffy vampires would lose every time. Like, and I'm afraid it wouldn't even be close. It would not even, like, it wouldn't even be fair, for the sheer fact that the vampires in the Twilight universe have special abilities, and that, like, is a huge advantage. They also aren't weak against sunlight. They don't have the traditional weaknesses of, like, a crucifix or garlic and things like that. They have all of the strengths, and more, and very little weaknesses, which make them, like, it would not be as fair of a fight, just because the Twilight vampires can just do more. It's just something that they do. Oh no. Boom. There we go. Okay. But it was okay. It won't be something like I purposely put on to watch again. Yeah, I probably wouldn't watch it again, just because, again, it's not really for me. And I don't think that it's made me interested in wanting to read the books either. The story, it just being essentially strictly a love story, isn't really stuff that I usually read, so... And I'm not a huge fiction reader anymore. It doesn't hold my attention. Alright. I used to, and, like, there are certain things I want to read. Like, I want to get into certain things. Definitely. But I also know, let's see, game roll, let's do tick speed. How do I do tick speed? What's the tick speed one? Game roll. No. Tile, trader, weather. I'll just wait. Did you ever pick up that helmet? You poop. Or no, I never threw it at you. I gotta throw it at you. I wanna throw this helmet at you. I thought I did. I thought I threw this at you. Alright, dingus, go. Maybe I did throw it at him and it came back. Let's see how this goes. But this is essentially the farm. It's not overly complicated. The hardest part is just moving villagers and the zombie. Getting a zombie and moving zombie. But everything after that isn't too bad. Do I need to keep this clear? Oh, they're not even looking at him. Oh, he's down too far. That's what it is. That's the problem. Okay, let's do a little. Let's kill Dingus. Dingus, go away. Dingus. Actually. There we go. Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh, goodness. I made a mess. Ah, and there's the Iron Golem. Okay. Yeah. Let me fix this. Yes. There we go. There we go. Get in the lava, sir. Get in the lava. Die your gruesome death. Just all up here. Okay. So that works. I just gotta make sure I do this right. Okay. Let's keep him. And so about fiction, I used to read a lot of John Grisham books as a kid. And you are going to be Dungus. Since the last one was Dingus, you are Dungus. Alright. But yeah, I used to read a lot of John Grisham. And I really like John Grisham. He's my jam. I like that kind of boring, analytical, and I don't say boring, it's just very analytical. It's dry, but it reads like a law book, which I'm kind of a fan of. I kind of like that kind of stuff. So we're going to essentially create a big wall here. And then mix in some regular andesite here. Also some tuff. Just give it a little bit of texture pop. We're going to do that all the way up. And that'll be kind of our big wall. And I'm thinking to add some light on the back end of this. What is that called? Lichen. We're gonna add some lichen because I'm liking it a lot. We'll add that. It would have to go on the tuff to soften it up a little bit, but we'll also add it every once in a while on the regular stuff, and that'll add just a tiny bit of light. But yeah, I think that's gonna be good. And what's really nice about this is that it's giving us quite a bit of iron already, just sitting here. I can fill up this, and what I'll probably end up doing is putting in a... Where are you at? There we go. A compost over here. For the... What are they? What are those red flowers called? The poppies. For the poppies. So yeah, I'll probably end up doing that. There. And let's see, what would we use as our... Have to use this. No. This. Ooh, I don't like that. Let's see, how does that look? How does that look from the side? So I don't really want to see... I do that. Yeah, that works. It's something different. It'll pop out. Maybe I'll put, like a item frame with, like, bone meal or something. Like that. So I know this is where the bone meal is. Or even, like, if I did it, where's the item frame? Give me the item frame again. Where'd it go? If I put it even here instead, I think that'll look better. Yeah. I think that will look way better. And then eventually, when I get Eyes of Ender and things like that, I can make an Ender chest. Pop it in here. Let's see, we can put it... We need to put, like, regular crafting tables in here, too. And for an eye, just in case. So we can do... Let's add it to this wall. Here. And then this one will have another one of these little guys. Doing this number here. Yeah. I think that'll look good. Alright. So let's game rule. Do daylight stickle box. And then time set day. All right. There we go. Oh, Clawley. I got a cape. Look at my cape. Look at me as I run with my cape. Look at me fly with my cape. I have a cape. I have a cape. Yeah, I got it for migrating my account to a Microsoft account. So, Yeah, once you do your migration, once you go to your like Minecraft page um, online, it won't be. I don't think it's through the launcher. You have to go like log in a browser. You can click it, and you'll have your cape. You did? You have a cape too. You have a cape too. You can go click it. Caps are okay. I like how quickly you went, oops. All right. Let's hop back over. You got very excited about telling me you migrated already. I wasn't gonna pass judgment until you said oops, caps. I promise you there was going to be no judgment from me. Boom. Do I have any other random wood laying around? But yeah, you should have a cape ready to be used. Grab some wool on the way. That way we can have a bed over there. Boom. Boom. Oh, come on. There we go. And boom. I'm gonna need way more hoppers. Hopefully we can just start manually killing some iron golems until we build up enough hoppers to then have our hopper line. Because that'll make things a little bit easier. All right. Okay. So let's see. We need what, 10 spaces? 10 spaces. Let's flatten this off a little bit. We won't be able to build all of this, unfortunately. But we will get... We have the farm designed and everything, which is a process in and of itself. So I'm not too disappointed. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay. Let's see. We had this going on here, and this was like that. Where did the other ones go? There we go. And then, so that's 2, 4, 6. You know, I wish you got something when you, like, strip the bark from trees. I really wish you would get something out of that. Like, because I feel like I'm wasting, like, I'm removing part of the tree, so I should get something out of it. Like, I don't know. Like, they should give you, like, wood scraps that can, like, be turned into bone meal or something. One, two, three. Is that the one that removes, like, it removes something from strongholds that makes it where you can't technically finish the game or something? Or are you talking about the one that messes with the elytras? Because I haven't played. I don't play through the snapshots. I watched Exuma's video and El Mango's video about the elytra one, but I don't know. Oh, okay. No, I haven't. I haven't played around with World Generation yet. I guess the latest one you have to generate a new world up to a certain point. Like, if you have an old world, you can't use that. Like, all the way back in, like, 1 point. My gosh, what would be? Like, super old Minecraft you can't utilize anymore. Fill in a little bit of this nonsense. I think I know what you're talking about. Like, it doesn't have everything yet. That's going to be in World Generation. We're getting close. Like, I think wasn't this the first true snapshot? All the other ones have been technically experimental. Which is, it's nice that we've gotten to the point of actual snapshots. If that's true. They said something like holiday season is when we're going to be getting the rest of it, the actual 1.18 stuff. I'm kind of holding my breath on that one because I honestly don't think they're going to be able to do it with how long and how much they're really putting in for stuff. I really don't think we're gonna get it by, like, Christmas time. I think it's gonna be a little bit, unfortunately. Like, I don't want that to be the case, but I really think it's gonna take them a little longer to iron that out. Nims and I were talking, him and I were hanging out in person, like 2 weekends ago? Not this past weekend, the weekend before. Because my mother-in-law's 60th birthday thing. And yeah, it is a huge update. And he and I were talking about how for like new players who don't really know how to traverse and prepare to traverse through those kind of big cavernous caves, like they're gonna get stuck. Like if you don't bring enough wood, you can't craft the tools you need to be able to get out. So if you get stuck, you're doomed. So like we talked about a couple of things that they could do to circumvent that. One would be to develop an item for the game for you to use as a means of escape. So using it to like a grappling hook, that works similar to like a fishing rod, or if there was just like other items that could help you traverse inside of a cave. I think a grappling hook would work really, really well for caves and cliffs, because it could definitely help like bounce you around. It wouldn't have to be so much like an actual hook that lets you slowly climb up a wall face or cliff face. It could be something where like you cast it like a fishing line from the fishing rod, and when you right click or something, it pulls you forward like but gives you momentum, so you take a little bit of damage. So like that's a downside of having it or of using it. So I think that could be a way that they could get around it. Another one we talked about, I like adding items. That to me is fun, especially like that could be used for mini games, PvP. There's so many different things you could do with that. Another one would be able to obtain wood underground, and make it readily available. Like rooted dirt could produce like tree roots that grow down into the ground. So whenever you have an open cave like that, you'll have exposed tree roots. So that could be some exposed wood, which I thought would be interesting for the sheer fact that it gives you another resource below the ground that you wouldn't normally have. So you could play just below ground, which I think is cool. Because not everyone wants to play the same way, and giving people the options to play different ways is, I think, a benefit. But yeah, it's definitely something that they're gonna have to address in one way or another. Whether that is made it so you could live in another one, kind of, yeah. They gave you wood, and like you can't get stone. Like you can't get stone to make stone tools, but you can get iron to make iron tools from piglins, because they trade iron nuggets. You can make gold tools because of gold netherrack, but that's again, you'd have to have the tool to mine it. But yeah, you could definitely do that. And then the lodestone makes it to where you can respawn upon death inside the nether, which is good. But yeah, I think that could totally be something that they do. And I think they should. Like, it's not so much that they could. I think they, honestly, I think they should do that. I think that would be more to their benefit than I think they realize. So we've got a good start on our collection area. Yeah, good start. I'll probably get more resources and finish this up in another stream. I'm hoping to stream again this week. I kind of want to stream Minecraft some more. Just finding time and energy. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I come home every day and take a nap because I'm just so tired. Or I lay on the couch and just snuggle with my girls. Just so tired. I'm old and tired. I'm an old man, Clawley. I'm old and gray. You can see it right there. It's all gray. And I have grays here. And here. Thanks. I thought you were gonna like do go the other way on them. Be like, oh no, you're not that old. But thanks. I appreciate you. I'm your age-ish. I appreciate it. I'm just... Whatever. I'm just aging like milk. That's what it is. You know, a lot of people age like a fine wine. I age like milk. You know, I'm curdling in places. It's fine. I get thicker and thicker the older I am. It happens. Nothing wrong with it. It's just science. I think I am going to AFK to get some carrots. Oh my gosh. So I went to my conference. I went to my retro gaming convention. And I was AFKing in here, but I had a pressure plate here so I could get in and out. When I get home from my conference, or from the convention, my wife tells me, she's like, Minecraft says you died. And I go, what did you do? She goes, I didn't do anything. I just looked at your computer and it said you died. And so I go and I look, and it said I was killed by a husk, which means a husk spawned over there in the sandy area, walked over here, stepped on the pressure plate, pathfinded to me, it killed me. I was so mad. So mad, but it's a good thing in single player worlds, like, your stuff is still sitting here hours afterwards because it like pauses the game. But yeah, I was so mad. I was like, oh, it's super dumb of me, like, because I am close to the desert border. That was just really stupid of me. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, see, and that's one of the, like, hardcore is fine if you want that as like a metric to measure yourself. I'm not that competitive. I'm really not competitive at all. So like, I don't care about being able to survive a hardcore world for so long, or beating the game in hardcore. That kind of stuff doesn't matter to me. I just like having fun and making things, designing things on here. So, yeah. I am going to AFK again, but I'm not going, like, he can't get me unless they can get through here. Which, now thinking about it, I think, wait, am I in hard? I think I'm in hard. Yeah, I'm hard. They can, I think they can break down doors in hard. So let me do one of these. There we go. Nothing's getting through there. Nothing, Clawley. Not a thing. I'm the only one in here. Nothing. Alright. There's that beautiful face. That milky, aged, milky face. Thank you, Clawley, for hanging out with me today. If anyone's watching on YouTube, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. Also, follow me on all social media things: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all at Mr. Retro. That's MMRRETRO. That's 2 M's, 2 R's, ETRO. Thank you for watching. Bye.